Sentry stands for Soft Target Engineering to Neutralize the Threat Reality. Sentry aims to address the technical challenges of protecting soft targets in crowded places.
The goal of Sentry is to support better decision making, especially real-time decision making in very complex situations involving threats to large crowds of people.
More specifically, it's to protect soft targets, which are pedestrians on the sidewalk in the city, kids in schools, worshipers in the houses of worship, in churches and synagogues and mosques, sporting fans who were in the stadium attending the ball game.
So how do we accomplish that? That's the challenge for the center, developing systems that could do that.
You have to have a system-level strategy that can be adapted to any of these soft targets. The research areas focus on real-time threat detection and mitigation, advanced sensing technologies, risk assessment and deterrence, and layered security architectural design.
We focus a lot on the real-time conduct of as the threat is evolving and manifesting itself. How do you recognize it? How do you control it? We're trying to help the decision maker that has to manage the crisis as it arrived. And we just want to reinforce and support those decisions so they can be done faster and hopefully prevent harm as best as possible.
Looking at electromagnetic sensors, and that's my particular specialty, and chemical sensors, things that might be mounted on drones to sniff out to see if they evidence of explosive vapors or gun oil.
Is dealing with how to deal with adaptive adversaries using like game theory and also some machine learning and data analytics tools. Try to understand that how terrorists could be responding to the potential countermeasures of the government sets forth. Not only develop mathematical modeling, but we consider human elements.
My role as the lead of research involved in layered security architectural design and simulation is to bring together research that is looking at how people interact with the built environment. That means understanding what conditions we create in the built environment that enable people to move through space, to respond. And a really good example of that is really trying to exit out of a space, thinking about flows of people, large crowds, and understanding in very perhaps stressful situations what to do.
The research by itself is knowledge, and it gets disseminated in terms of publications, conference presentations, and just discussions with colleagues. But it does not impact the real world in real time. And that's what the Virtual Sentry Framework enables. It enables the research to be communicated in such a way that a decision maker in a venue that's under a threat can actually get information that will allow that decision maker to mitigate or eliminate the threat.
Ultimately, our goal is to have a thriving public realm. And in a thriving public realm, you want people to feel free to move about, free to gather, to assemble, to celebrate, to protest.
Sentry is a guardian. It aims to address the technical challenges of protecting soft targets in crowded places throughout our homeland.